Well, another example of thinking outside the box and being stronger together. The Bristol Chamber Foundation and local Bristol area restaurants have teamed up to provide meals to frontline medical personnel. Here to share with us now more about this win-win situation for literally everyone involved are Beth Reinhardt from the Bristol Chamber of Commerce and Matt Shy, owner of Bristol Gardens and Grill. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amy.
Great to have you guys on the show. Beth, I want to start with you because when I read about what you guys were doing, I just thought, how cool. What a great way for some of your businesses to come together.
Absolutely. This happened, it really started pre-Christmas holidays, but we've been dealing with COVID for a long time and trying to support all of our businesses, especially the tourism businesses who were hurt probably the most, had the most impact due to COVID. But prior to the holidays, we knew that a lot of our businesses were challenged because there were not catering opportunities for businesses that typically had done that. There were not, people weren't going out and celebrating together. So we knew there was a need. So we reached out to board members and other members of our chamber and just let them know of the dynamic that was going on. And they stepped up very quickly. In less than 24 hours, we had $3,000 to start infusing with our restaurants and to allow those restaurants then to package, those who knew how to pre-package individual meals that would go to the healthcare workers who are at the hospital and in other settings working diligently to take care of those sick with COVID.
And so, Matt, when this order came in for all of these different lunches and you knew what you were going to get to provide, it had to be a pretty cool feeling.
No, absolutely. Well, this entire platform is based around the interacting with the HR at the hospital and having small businesses show up and deliver food coordinated through the hospital so that people are getting food, the nurses, doctors, and support staff in a timely fashion, in a nutritional fashion, and at a time when it'll help them the most. Just walking in the front door and dropping food off is not really an option at this point. But with this initiative that the Chamber and we small businesses have come up with, we're able to be there when it makes a difference. And nurses that have 30-minute breaks, they don't have to change clothes, run down to the cafeteria, come back, put on more PPE. They can just sit down, relax, and enjoy a fresh meal. And that feels good to be able to be there for them in a time when they wish more people could be there for them.
And Matt, I saw some of your pictures on Facebook. It looked like you had put together a beautiful lunch.
Oh, absolutely. And we're truly communicating with the hospital staff to find out. We don't want to send the same stuff as everybody else. So we're talking to the HR and finding out what would make sense to be the next thing in line. Like this last week, we took 75 salads twice because that was what was requested. And all the other businesses are going to do the same thing. We're going to make sure that the food that we're taking makes sense. It's what they're in the mood for. It's not double stacked where they're getting the same thing twice in a row. And this entire initiative is so that we can help. And by coordinating that through the chamber the way we are, we feel like we really are helping.
Absolutely. And Beth, I know you're hearing from hospital personnel too, how this is really saving time when that time is so crucial right now for those employees.
Absolutely. We all know because we see the stories and a lot of them are heartbreaking stories of the hours and the commitment that it's taking from these healthcare workers who are on the front lines trying to help so many COVID patients that are they're stacked in these hospitals because there's so many cases right now. So to be able to do this for them so that they can have to Matt's point, a fresh, really nice meal that they don't have to totally derobe and go get something and come back in a short time. They can actually sit down and relax. And they feel like that there are people out there that care about them as well. They're putting a lot of time and energy and a lot of emotional strain on them having to care for so many very sick people. So it's just such a nice way to do that and to get back to them who are really, out there protecting us.
And Matt, I have to ask you, what does it mean to you to have the support of other area businesses so you can turn around and support others as well?
No, it's fantastic. In this day and age, having a win-win situation is ideal, and this is as close to that as it can possibly get. you're in a situation where we all want to help the hospital, but what could we really do to help? This is an initiative to where anybody in the community that would choose to participate can donate a small amount or a large. We can couple that with other donations and turn around and support the hospital by providing fresh meals. And that it feels fantastic. The people working out there are our neighbors and our loved ones and our friends, and being able to be there for them, that's critical for us. That's amazing for us, and we're very proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, very well said. I love this program. And Beth, I know you guys are still taking donations, so you can do it again. So we'll give everybody the information. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Thank you, Amy.
Good to see you, Matt. You both take care. If you would like more, you would like to donate, bristolchamber.com for more information. Stronger together. We'll be right back.